Yo, what up, day and night gang? It's your boy AM coming to you with an AMPM unboxing video. Today's video is going to be pretty awesome because what I will be doing is I will be opening up the Razer Pro Type keyboard. This board is actually pretty awesome because it's going to go into my office and it's going to be an upgrade from the Logitech keyboard that I have. And I hope you stay tuned and check it out with me and see how awesome this keyboard is and how excited I am for it to be in my new setup at work. So stay tuned. Alright, we got a handy dandy knife right here to open up anything that stands in our way, and today what we have here is this pretty cool, pretty awesome Razer Pro Type keyboard. Look at this. This bad boy looks really nice. We got all in white, mercury white as they call it. It got Bluetooth, it got the dongle to connect to your computer. Like I said in the intro video, I picked this up so I can use it at work. I got used to using my mechanical keyboard at home, and then when I go into my office and type on my Logitech membrane keyboard, it doesn't feel the same. It feels really terrible. So, you know, this is pretty expensive, so I had to buy this myself, but I think it'd be fun to type on this as opposed to my other keyboard, so that's the reason why I picked it up. Here's the front of the box, shows you what the keyboard looks like. Top of the box, we got some interesting information there. Back tells you what kind of tactile keys that it has. It's an orange type, so it should be pretty good, pretty silent. Should click pretty well. On the side, we got a Pro Type right there. And underneath, we got just like, you know, the checklist of all the things this keyboard can do. Alright, so we'll just pop this bad girl open. Let's look at it. We got a little plastic seal here, which we'll just slice to conveniently open up. And the unboxing experience should be pretty seamless, right? Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh, this is in bin right there. There we go. So let's pull this out. What we have here is probably the cable, and I am correct on that one. Look at this pretty nice little cable here. Pretty awesome. We'll just pull this thing out and then give it a nice little look-see. Ooh, this cable is nicely braided and pretty sleek. We got the Razer logo here up on the top. It's USB-C. Pop that into the keyboard to power it up. On the opposite end, what we have is the USB-A, which is pretty nice. Look at that. Nice little keyboard. We'll just keep digging in deep right here. On the top, we have a Pro Type, which is the instructions of how to set it up, but as gamers, we automatically know how to do all that stuff. So we don't need to worry our little heads about what it does, what it needs to do, or whatever. So we'll remove that, toss all that to the side. We'll just get rid of some of the stuff here, and we'll just get a better look at that. This thing is pretty sexy. Look at this. Thing is nice. There's a little plastic covering on the top. Take that off. And then what we have is the keyboard. There's the USB dongle on the back right there, just slides right into the device. I think it's magnetized actually. That's pretty slick. Look at that. It's magnetized. It's held in with magnets. Keyboard is plastic, except for the top of the frame. It's in like a nice little metal. Ooh, that sounds so good. I wrote a question. I wrote, "Do you love me?" Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Look at that. I'm like digging this keyboard right out the back. When I'm gonna use it at my work, it's gonna sound pretty awesome. You just type it on this and just do my work on it. Look at that. One thing I wish it had though, it had like a volume button on here. Just a dedicated one. That'd be really nice. But I think all I have to do is just hit function, and then I think it turns it up and turns it down. If not, I can just, oh right here it is. Here's the volume buttons and then the play buttons. So I'm pretty sure it's just functioning in one of these things. But I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get into the office. But overall, this thing is pretty snazzy. Look at that. It has USB up on the top. The reason why I picked this up for my work is because I can also use it here at the house. And so if I were to decide to just like, you know, bring this keyboard home, I can hook it up to my Mac and then be able to use this with my Mac Mini and be able to use it and be a nice little addition. And say for example, if PM wants to get a computer off for her own, this could be her little keyboard if she wanted to. And then what we have here is the cable that just plugs right into it. So it just charges via USB-C right up on the top, goes into the computer, and then you can charge it up that way. It has definitely a lot of battery life to it. The backlight is white, it's not RGB. But then if you don't want to use the backlight, it can last for like tons of time. But overall, I think this is a pretty cool keyboard, and I like the way it sounds. A few little nitpicks that I have though is the keycaps are very like smooth, and so they just slide really quick. Like on my other keyboards, I have like a little bit of groove on there, like a texture of some sort, so it feels like more tactile. This one's just a little bit more smooth. But overall, I like the way it sounds. It's very mechanical, which is nice. It's better than my Logitech one. My Logitech one is really not that great at work. It's just very squishy. Doesn't feel very good to type on it. It's very quiet though, but it's just not as awesome as this. And it connects by Bluetooth, and as well as the dongle that you can see here on the back. It has different adjustments that you can get on it, so you want to angle up a little bit higher. I typically just use it as like, you know, flat as possible. And that's how I go about doing my business. The reason why I wanted this keyboard is because it would look good in an office setting is one. Two, it's mechanical, so that it makes me feel comfortable when I'm typing stuff, when I'm doing my work. It just feels like, you know, good. It feels like $1 million just typing on this, which it does, which is awesome. It's definitely better than the one I have at work. And then also has a number pad. I like full keyboards because, you know, when you're entering numbers, it's nice to have like a little number pad to put in there. Some people don't like it. Some people only want like this. I personally like the whole thing, and so whenever I get keyboards, I want the full thing. And the one I have is like, you know, my Corsair keyboard, which is nice. It's a full one, and it has like a little volume adjuster on the side, which I would like to, if they had added that onto here, that'd been pretty sweet. But I don't feel too bad, you know, adjusting the sound over here. But that's pretty cool. This is pretty much it. This is the unboxing of it. Bottom of it's plastic, top of it is aluminum, and the keys are pretty cool, and I think they just come off like that. Just like with any mechanical keyboard, you can take off the key type and then replace it with anything you would like. But typically, I'm just going to keep it as a white because it's going to be in my office, and it's going to look pretty snazzy. I have a standing desk that goes up and down. This is one of the reasons why I picked this up, because when you have it plugged into your PC, and if it's not on the desk, if it's on the ground and you have a standing desk, it will go up, and then the cord will just stretch and pull on it, and it's not too fun. But if you have like a wireless one, it's just easy to use. You can roll the desk up and down which way you want it, and it's good to go. Pretty awesome. I like this. I can't wait to use this in action. Pretty cool. So what I'm going to do right now is going to give you some flames, going to give you some explosions, some smoke. What else can we do? Confetti, money, you know, just the typical stuff we do on our unboxing channel. I hope you like it. I hope you like what you see. If you want to give me a thumbs up, do so. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Give me one in real life, give me one on the video. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about the keyboard, if it's cool, not cool, whatever the case may be. As well as, you know, if you're new to AMPM Adventures, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Other than that, I leave you with a big fat peace.